wrapping up season 3 was hard. I mean, we had so many big storylines that we were sort of trying to play with here, and I feel like we actually got to like a really interesting place. We brought closure, sort of the whole Andrea and Michonne thing sort of played out in a really nice, unique way, and I feel like there was decisions made in the beginning of the season that had real consequences at the end, and that's the type of storytelling that gets me excited about working on the show. It's like, oh, you see something in episode 2 and 3, and it pays off inside the episode, but then you get to episode 15 and you're like, oh, there are consequences. There are real consequences that are going to play out that we got to make sure that work. So that type of, attention to detail and story is sort of like what I want to be, and I think is the hallmark of our show. The real question is, are we going to see the governor? You know, I mean, he's sort of like, what happened to him at the end of last season? I'm not 100% sure, but I imagine that if something happened to him at the end of last season, it was pretty disturbing and probably broke his mind in a really interesting way. So if he were to come back, and I'm not saying that he would, but if he were to come back, I imagine he's going to do something horrific if he were to come back.